Hello to you all, dear guys. Hope you're doing very well. Today we are here with a great tutorial. If you have some beads or pearls or stones and some pieces of wire, what would you make with them? Well, you could do lots of design with these materials. And today we are going to design one of them and to make a cage and wire wrapping all around a bead, a beautiful one, in fact. And if you'd like to know more about the designs that you could do with wire wrapping, please subscribe the channel and like this video. Let's go ahead and pick up your 3 strands of wire that I'm using, 0.8 millimeter of these strands, and the lengths are about 10 centimeters for my beads that are about 6 millimeters in diameter. With the wire of about 0.4 that we are going to use it for the weaving parts, just fasten these 3 strands of wire and wrap this thinner wire all around them. Just make a tie and repeat it for these 3 strands. Just pay attention so that these 3 wires would be in a surface and don't overlap onto each other. So we keep them tight with a tool that I'm using, my round nose pliers, and then fasten the wire all around them. So I would push the thinner wire and then pull it with my round nose pliers and would wrap it continuously in at least 3 or 4 times. Then cut the wire out and push the remaining part onto these 3 strands that are besides each other, and then push all of these wrapped of thinner wire. Now bend this structure from this weaving part to be just like a U shape. Then put your bead or stone in the middle of this U shape and squeeze it. If your bead has a hole, just like mine, don't worry, you could put it in a way that this hole doesn't appear. Okay, both of them. And now push these 2 parts, and you could use also your tool to do that better, and bend these 2 parts so that they would meet each other just like this. Now again, put your bead into this structure and make a weaving part and wire coilings at this area. So start wrapping the wire all around these main structure to keep it tight and fasten it up. And then cut the extra parts. And as usual, don't forget to push these 2 start and ending points onto the work so that there wouldn't be any sharp edges left. Now, this is the time to open these two strands just like this and to make a wire cage for this bead to keep it all tight. So, with your nail, just make a little separation between these wires and make a space between them. And repeat it for the other side. Again, put your nails between every two wire and then push them. If it's difficult for you to do that, round nose pliers and do that gently. Now, follow every strands of wire and make a separation between every three of these tails. And make them straight with your round nose pliers and push it so that they would sit just beside each other and like this. Now put your next bead between them. Push it till it's possible and keep it with your two other fingers and then push the other tails and make them near, just as we did here. After making another coil in this area, we are going to make these three strands separated, just like we did in our first bead. And here we are going to make two loops in both sides, right and left, with our round nose pliers, and by keeping both tails together and make a swirl shape just like this, and we repeat that at the other side. Just keep both of these wires tight and start to make a swirl shape. And we are going to make a loop at these two strands of wire, so we are going to cut these two to be a little shorter. Then with your round nose pliers at the other direction, make them rounded, both of them, just like this. And this would be the place that your chain could be go through this part or the hook. This is going to be a wire wrapped earring, so I'm going to attach the wire hook into this part. I had attached the hook into this part, and finally this is our very beautiful wire earring with a wire wrapped cage for these two beads. Hope you would make one for yourself or for the one that you love or for selling. Hope you had enjoyed this tutorial. Love you all. Take care and bye bye.